Hey ladies, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back for more. If you're new here, my name is Amanda.
And I'm Esther, and we are doing a farmhouse style Halloween craft decor video for you today.
Woohoo.
So these are some DIY crafts that you can make on a budget at home and make your house look absolutely amazing for my favorite holiday, Halloween. So let's jump right in. Alright, so for the first craft, we took this sign from Dollar Tree, removed the pumpkin, and painted it white with some chalk paint. And we also used these decals from the dollar spot at Target. After we painted the sign, we took one of these cute little witch brooms that come in a 3-pack from Dollar Tree, glued a little bit of twine around it just to make it look a little more realistic, and then stuck it to the sign.
Alright, so then we took the sticker and we did cut it so that it was the correct words. Something wicked this way comes. Would have bothered us if it was the wrong way. So then carefully pulled the transfer paper off and the finished product. Oh, we did do some twine on the top and didn't show that. Oh, and the bottom, so cute. So there's the finished product hanging up on the wall. All right, so the next thing we did was take this plate that was from Dollar Tree, painted it black, and took a vase that was also from Dollar Tree and glued one of these fun little skulls to the top. And then hot glued some moss down to the bottom of the plate to make this little cloche. And those skulls that we put inside were from Michael's. So cute. There's the finished product.
The next thing we did was took this sign that was from the dollar spot at Target. It was $3, but it was really nice and big and already the way we wanted it to look, so it was totally worth it. Then I printed off a sign from my silhouette machine that I paid $1 for in the little studio on some black vinyl and stuck it to the sign. Then we took a skewer from Dollar Tree, put a little tape around the end, and took some wooden beads and put them on in order to paint them black.
So we did the handle with those black painted beads and then hot glued it with twine to the back. Gave it some fun extra detail, and then we used these glitter twigs from Dollar Tree and glued those across the top. And then we wanted it to look a little bit cuter, so added in some white floral and leaves.
And those are from Joann Fabrics. I got them 70% off, so they were really, really cheap. This is honestly my favorite project we did, you guys. It's hanging in my entryway, which you're going to see in a second here, but it's Halloween and it's creepy, but it's also really classy and just so cute. So farmhouse, so fun. I absolutely adore it. And I hung it in my entryway on an old broken window that I always have there, which I love, and that made it even better.
So cute. So the next craft we did was yarn pumpkins. The foam pumpkin is from Dollar Tree and the other two were from the dollar spot at Target, and the yarn was all on clearance at Hobby Lobby. So we started by removing the stem of this one, and then we took a gray and white yarn and did it down, hot glued it down the grooves all the way around. We cut off the excess that was inside the pumpkin because there's no longer room to put it back in that way. And then we glued some leaves and the original stem back onto the pumpkin just to make it look cute and realistic. Ta-da! So cute. The next one, Esther wanted this one to look a little bit different. She wanted them all to look different. So she did horizontal on this one and started at about halfway and then wrapped it around and glued it down as she went. And then the third pumpkin, we painted black. And then we covered this one completely in yarn, but we just wanted it black just in case if any of the orange shined through. And this was a thicker yarn, so it was a little bit harder to work with maybe, but it did cover really well.
We didn't get a whole lot of footage of these, so sorry about that, but we just hot glued everything down and it worked really, really well, and they turned out absolutely adorable, as you'll see here. Look how cute. And then Amanda had the idea to do a little stack of buttons as the stem on the one that she was doing last there. You can see that cute little stack of buttons, and we added some greenery, a little bow, and they just turned out so cute. You can just be so creative with these and do them all differently, and they're just cozy. I love how these turned out.
They're so cute.
So for the next craft, I bought this little tray at the thrift store for 50 cents, and we just spray painted it black. And then we took some of this little paper that came in a pack for $1 at the dollar spot at Target and hot glued some in the bottom, as well as some tower blocks, some Scrabble letters, and a little votive holder from the Dollar Tree. Then we took a vase that I had at home and painted that black as well, and then hot glued a little black circle around the top to make it look closed like a bottle. Then we took a little skull and hot glued that on. That was also from a pack from the Dollar Tree. And then wrapped some twine around it. We're turning this into a potion bottle. And then I actually had some tags from last year from the Dollar Tree that said potions and things like that, and I just hung one right off the top, and it looked like a little bottle. And you'll see a couple drips there too. I took some black hot glue and just had that drip down the side.
We got these rings from Dollar Tree. We wanted to use the spiders for some of the crafts, and we glued one on the side of the pumpkin there. So this is what it looked like all together. Esther, share where you got those other pumpkins.
They were both from Dollar Tree. So we just took a little skeleton and stuck it in there and created just a fun little tray that we could display, and I think it turned out so cute.
So cute. All right, so next up we have this boo sign from the Dollar Tree, and plate and bones, all from the Dollar Tree. And some lights from the Dollar Tree. All right, so we started by painting the boo sign black. And then we attached the boo to the plate, just using hot glue. We created our own handle again using twine and these fun orange beads that were from the Dollar Tree in like a multicolor pack, but we just pulled out the orange ones to make that. And threaded the lights throughout the words, and then those skeleton bones we hot glued and also used
E6000. They just weren't sticking to the plastic very well on their own, so we wanted to make it stay.
But so cute. So all of that was from Dollar Tree. So simple and easy and inexpensive, but really cute.
And here it is hanging on my wall. I love it so much. So the next one was using one of these little chalkboards. I think I want to say 5x7, and I printed off another decal that I found on the Silhouette store. for under $1 and applied that. There were also some smaller letters that went kind of between the roasters and the bottom part, but they just would not stick to that board, so I just left them off, and I think it still turned out really cute. Then we made a handle for this using some twine. This is from the dollar spot at Target as well. And we cut 6 strands so that the braided cord would be a little bit thicker. Tied it in and out at the top and stuck it to the table so that it would be easier to work with. And then took 2 strands per, 3 pieces of what you would braid and braided those together. And tied a knot at the end. And then we cut off the excess and simply hot glued it to the back of the sign.
So then we took some of the little glitter skulls just from the Dollar Tree and glued those on, hot glued those to the bottom of the sign, as well as a small pumpkin, just to give it some 3-dimension and some extra cute. There it is.
And I hung this to my coffee bar as well. This video was more my style of decor, and the next one that we're going to share with you is going to be stuff that's going to go in Amanda's house. So there it is with my little coffee bar.
All right, so the next thing we did was take this candelabra, which was from the thrift store.
Yep.
And spray painted it black. Took some creepy cloth from the Dollar Tree, and we just draped it around, and I did add in some of those spiders that we had seen earlier into the creepy cloth. Let's see if you can find them in there. They're kind of hidden, and then added that big skull to the bottom of it. Super easy.
Really easy. And I added some white candles because I loved the contrast between, and there's so much black and white in the farmhouse look that I thought it really completed it. And here's everything all together, you guys. I absolutely love it. I left out the 2 signs that are already hanging up in my house in this display here, but I just think everything turned out great. It was so easy,
so fun,
so inexpensive,
yep.
And it just all fit that kind of farmhouse style.
Yeah, classy
decor,
classy, and kind of cute, kind of beautiful.
Really, it can be beautiful. Doesn't have to be creepy, even though I like creepy.
So fun. All right, ladies, we hope you had so much fun crafting with us today and enjoyed the cute crafts that we made. Make sure you tell us your favorite craft that we did in the comments below.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and that notification bell is on so that you get notified of all of our new videos. We so appreciate you being with us. Make sure you share this video as well with your friends who love Halloween too. And don't forget to spread love today. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.